Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we're looking at a company that is taking out a loan, and let's just say it is not for a new sports car. Alright, so we've got a filing from IMAC Holdings Incorporated. Now normally we dig deep into financial statements, sales figures, and all that jazz, but this time the big news is a bit simpler, a bit more about immediate needs. They're reporting on a new loan, a promissory note to be exact. Think of it like a formal IOU, but with some legal muscle behind it. So, what is the deal here? On the 28th of October of 2025, IMAC Holdings Incorporated signed a promissory note. They're borrowing $285,600. But here's where it gets interesting. They're only getting $204,000, but they're promising to pay back a larger amount. That difference, the $81,600, is essentially the interest or fees they're paying for this loan, and it is due back rather quickly. This loan is what we call unsecured. That means there is no specific asset, like a building or a piece of equipment, that the lender can automatically take if IMAC doesn't pay. That makes it a bit riskier for the lender, and the due date, the maturity date as they call it, is the 24th of December of 2025. That's a very short time frame, just under 2 months from when they took out the loan. This suggests they needed cash pretty urgently. Now, here is a little tidbit that is good for IMAC. They can pay this loan back early if they want to, and they won't get charged any extra fees for doing so. That's a pretty standard clause, but it's good to know they have that flexibility. Like most loans, this note also has some standard legal protections for the lender. These are called representations, warranties, and covenants. Basically, IMAC is promising certain things are true about the company, and they're agreeing to do or not do certain things. And of course, if things go really wrong, like if the company files for bankruptcy, the lender can demand their money back immediately. This is pretty common for any financial agreement. The actual legal document outlining all these terms isn't fully reproduced here, but they refer to it as Exhibit 4.1, and it is a form of a promissory note they've used before. This tells us they've likely been in similar borrowing situations. And signing off on this report is Faith Zaslavsky, the Chief Executive Officer of IMAC Holdings Incorporated. This shows that the issuance of this note is something that management is aware of and has authorized. Now, let's take a step back here. This filing isn't about spectacular growth or bold new strategies. It is about a company that needed $204,000 very quickly and was willing to pay a significant premium for it, agreeing to pay back $285,600 in less than 2 months. This kind of short-term unsecured borrowing at a high effective interest rate often signals that a company might be facing cash flow challenges or needs to bridge an immediate gap before other expected funds come in. While they can repay it early, the fact that they resorted to this type of financing suggests that generating cash internally or accessing more favorable financing options might be difficult at this particular moment. Looking at this, what is the direction of IMAC Holdings Incorporated? Well, acquiring cash quickly is their immediate direction. The weakness here is the cost of that cash. A $204,000 loan costing $81,600 in less than 2 months is a very high cost of capital indeed. The opportunities might be in how they plan to address the underlying reasons for needing such expensive short-term funding. The risk is that this is a symptom of deeper financial strain, and if they can't manage their cash flow effectively, they might need to seek similar or even more costly financing again in the future. In essence, this filing is less about expansion and more about a company managing its immediate liquidity. It is a red flag that investors and observers should pay attention to, prompting a closer look at their overall financial health and operational efficiency. Alright, that is our breakdown of IMAC Holdings Incorporated's latest filing. What is your take on this loan situation and what it might mean for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this quick decode was valuable, hitting that like button really helps. And subscribe for more corporate insights. Don't forget to check out our Discord linked in the description for more community discussions. Thanks for watching. See you next time.